I don't know how I feel about it. What's up, crew? Welcome to another video. And for those of you who are not a part of the crew, new here, my name is John Connie. It used to be aka Big Man Syndrome, but I don't think I can say that anymore because I don't have that on as my Instagram handle. I mean, I guess aka Big Man Media? Whatever. I mean, if you were to search anything hashtag Big Man Syndrome, you'd probably find me. Anyways, let's just move it on. My channel's a little bit all over the place right now, and today is no exception. My last video was kind of kicking off a series that I hope to continue that has to do with the BMW M3 that I just bought. It's a 95 E36, which is super exciting. My friend has had one for years and has always been telling me to get one. Sold our Honda Civic, so I was like, you know what, maybe I can have a fun car. And so we will be working on our cars together. Hopefully I'll get him to maybe do some vlogs so that I don't have to always worry about being the one that's recording him. But this video is not about the E36. If you're into that sort of thing, the first episode is out. I guess I'll put a card up here. And I don't know when the next one will be. I'm thinking about ordering a part soon, and then we'll be putting it on. But today's more of like a life, maybe fitness. It's been a full, I want to say 4 months at least since the last workout I've had. Hi, I'm John. It's been 4 weeks since my last workout. 4 weeks, 4 months, maybe longer. And it's been a while since I've really gotten into it. But now that I have sort of the space started, I've got the OSB down for the weightlifting platform. And I've got the rack ready. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go rent a trailer and run to a place called Fitness Armory, which is in Sacramento, and grab the rubber flooring. And then we're gonna be ready to at least do some light wads in here. And it's just a matter of getting motivated. So I think today I'm going to get this rack on the wall. I don't know what time I'm going to, because first I need to do a little bit of editing for Big Man Media because we're really behind. But once we get that rack up, maybe I'll at least do a quick squat workout, because this morning I popped up a picture that was like Facebook memories. It was like 6 years ago, me doing a photo shoot with rock tape with 315 on my back, and I remember that day, I was doing full sit down squats, 3 to 5 second holds and standing it up. Today I definitely could not do that because it's been a while. So I'm gonna get that rack up, started with the workouts. We're gonna sign up for CrossFit, which we'll probably start doing next week. And then tomorrow we'll probably go get the flooring. I don't know if maybe I'll combine today, tomorrow, and sort of get this side of the garage done and make that a video. That'll probably be a good idea, to be honest, instead of trying to do daily videos or multiple videos for this. And then as you can see, that side is a little bit unorganized as well, but I'm gonna try to make that cabinets, shop space, stuff for when I wanna work on the car or work on cutting some wood, which I'll actually probably do in the backyard. And then as you saw behind me most of the time, this is the editing space. This is my office. So garage segments are coming along. But I'm gonna get some editing done, and then we'll get this rig on the wall, which, yeah, that'll be fun. All right, so I ordered the wrong parts for the Titan rig. Apparently the stinger that they have online is not for the folding rack, which I completely glazed over that detail. And to be honest, it's not super clear. There's just one bullet point that says works with all space-saving racks. Technically, that's a space-saving rack because when it folds, it's saving space. But on their site, their space-saving racks are to just that specifically bolted to the wall. One rack that's kind of squeezed up against the wall. It's not a big, huge cage, I guess you could call it. So I ordered the folding rack with the stinger, thinking that it would be a great option to bolt it on the wall, the safest option. But I guess what I'm gonna have to do is possibly use one of those big pieces of wood there, and I gotta decide which ones, because I don't think those thinner pieces are hardwood. Well, I guess that should be good. I just want to make sure I don't rip anything off the wall. I don't want to create something that's not super stable. And really, all those do is ensure that I can't talk right now. That the stability of the connection is across multiple studs rather than just 2 studs. I'm gonna do a little bit of research right now, maybe actually after I export a few things, because I did some editing for Big Man Media. I actually went to Home Depot, I don't know if you can see it over there, picked up a compressor with a brad nailer. Really excited about that. I'm gonna look for an attachment for filling up tires now that I have this compressor, and then I'm gonna use that to blow whenever there's dust around. I haven't told you guys about the incident I had where I dipped my camera that I'm holding right now, $6,000 rig, into the ocean to scoop Dylan out of the water because she fell with a high tide. Powerful high tide. She was tumbling a little bit. Also lost some shoes in that a little bit. God, Christmas break was such a weird whirlwind. Maybe I'll tell you about it one day. So I'm going to use that compressor to hopefully blow some of the extra sand that's still in the camera because there's a couple parts that are still crunchy. That was a long-winded tangent of the reason why I haven't been able to work today. It's because I went and did that. I washed the beamer because it was getting real dirty. What else did I do? Oh, I just organized our files. So this is a really boring vlog update. I wanted to get that thing on the wall, and I still kind of want to try, but I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, bye. Oh, that's the wrong way. Finally using my, what's it called? SwitchPod, which is the newer vlogger tripod, because you can do this. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't tighten that enough. Well, you're supposed to be able to deploy it real fast, but apparently you gotta set it up correctly. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to pop it open, put it down, even though you are not straight. There we go. Ugh. And then once you're straight, when you want to pick it back up, you just close them up, and you got this really easy ergonomic grip, which is pretty cool. So anyways, here we are. It's Friday. I started this video on Monday, hoping that I was going to have time, put up that rack. Turns out, as I said before, I didn't have the right stringer, which I called it a stinger. First mistake. So it's too narrow for the folding rig parts. So I'm going to have to make my own stringers. Luckily, I already have two, maybe two. Actually, I think I only have one. So maybe I don't have all the pieces that I need. Mother. Alright, well, there's that. Fudge. Fudge-tickles. But I think I'm supposed to use a 2x6 at least. I have one, which I'm going to use for the top. Maybe I'll just use 2x4s for now, just to get it installed, then I'll go run and get another 2x6. Let's just start putting that stuff together. Not going to do anything fancy with this edit. Just put the camera down and do everything that I need to do to get this thing up on the wall. And I actually have about 20 minutes before Sarah gets on a phone call, so I can't be drilling in the wall at that point, so I should try to get the top one done at least. I'm going to start taping the wall and start making my way into installing this rig. Oh, my hair is probably terrible. So, mostly put together. I will say this, I'm going to do a full review, and especially after I have a chance to actually lift with it and do some pull-ups once it's bolted to the wall. Doing it in a very unconventional way. So when you search how to install a folding Titan rack, there's nothing online from them. There's nothing official. There's a guide that is literally just the pieces that you're supposed to have in each pack. And then there's a bunch of YouTube videos way like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. One of them has stringers, which is their first iteration where they had stringers on top and bottom. I don't know why they went away with that. There's a bunch of different ways that people recommend doing it or that have done it. I decided to go with a very strange way that is kind of working. I'm gonna have to do some fine adjusting to make sure everything lines up. I'm still a little bit concerned because, yeah, there was a couple of videos where someone installed, oh wow, that is really crooked. Okay, That might be the problem. Where he installed and like it rubs as it folds. What I did was I took the swinging arms and bolted, or actually I lined them up, which I showed in the video. I lined them up with the post to the upright so that it was centered, and then I screwed on the stringer. Did that to both sides. Made sure it was somewhat even. I really just wanted to connect them together, flipped it upside down, and then connected the uprights to them. And then I didn't do the same to the bottom ones. I just bolted them to the uprights, and then I screwed the stringer in. I didn't record that because it's too late. I ran out of time earlier, had to go pick up the kids, and now it's too late to really bolt it into the wall. And then I added those 2x4 uprights in the back to create a cage. So now I have something that can sit up, and I pretty much can do pull-ups on it, but it kind of sways, so I didn't want to break anything, especially myself. Now it is at least up. You can see it in the space. I can kind of make adjustments as needed between end to end on the supports. It's about 49.5, and except for the measurement from hinge to hinge on the bottom piece, it's 50 something. So gotta fix something to get that to be more aligned. And tomorrow, if I have time, maybe while not while the kids are napping, what am I saying? That'll wake them up. Either tomorrow or Sunday, I will get it up against the wall. But I am traveling Monday, so I want to try to get this done before I leave, so that when I come back, I don't have to worry about it. I can lift. I can just work out really quick. So to be continued, I guess, huh?